welcome everybody to the stream. I need to update the lighting on my video, which I can't do until I see the camera actively, so many apologies for that. Just a moment, everybody. How is everyone doing today? And happy New Year's Eve to all involved who are either on New Year's Day or still on December 31st. Right, we have everything set up. Woo! Look at everybody showing up today. We love to see that. So, how does a permanent Etch-a-Sketch work, and is it worth it? So, I'd say it's worth it, but I'm incredibly biased. So, if you want to learn how !permanent for more information, so I encourage you to check out my process there. I do sell permanent works, though, and I am very happy to be with all of you here today. As a treat, we're going to start with 5 rounds because we are experimenting with a new feature. That is why I'm hosting this Guessathon today. I'm excited. Many things will seem similar, but we shall stay tuned. We also have an ongoing chat goal. If we get to 10 super chats in an hour, that will add 3 bonus rounds today. Hello, Alora. Hello, everybody. And I see you said you're change your name. It's No Damsels. All right. I will not remember that old username if that's what you want me to call you, but I could call you by your current one. Let's get things going. Let's go. And wait. Just making sure. And why is it not working? Ah, that's why. My bad. All right, here we go, everybody. There it is. There it is. Hey, Michael, thank you for adding 3 rounds. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's do this drawing. Thank you for that, Michael. All right. Make sure to show some love for Michael when you're not guessing. If this is your first time here, my name is Jane. I go by Princess Etch. I'm a professional Etch-a-Sketch artist, and today I'm drawing something for you all to guess. You got 1 minute on the clock to guess away. Oh, yeah. Certain guessers are flying in right now. "15 seconds to go." Oh boy. I gotta kick it into high gear. Hopefully the latency isn't too bad today. It looks really good, actually. Let's see. Oh, this is fantastic, everybody. We only have like 3 seconds of latency right now. That is fantastic. The answer is Slowpoke, and this is going to be a much better guessathon for everyone watching. I played with some of my settings to kill that latency that we were having earlier, and I found out that OBS likes to bake a whole second in. So, you said it first, Daniel. Are you sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that? All right, kudos to everybody who guessed. Michael is number 1, Ryan's number 2, and Fart Chart is number 3. All right, you said Yeppers. According to my reference, you are definitely number 4. So remember, ! I was first. There we go. Thank you, Nightbot, for the exclamation. Explanation for the exclamation. Generating the next prompt, we are going to do this one. This one is one word. It's not weird. It's just how YouTube chats work. This is a known phenomenon on YouTube. It's a known phenomenon with live streams where the thing you typed, I know it shows that that you're first on your chat, but like the whole point is that like YouTube's going to show you what you write sooner than what like the app is registering via everybody on the internet. It's going to show you what you do first, but there's going to be a delay. Like that's, I know everybody thinks that they're placed differently, but trust me when I say there is a global chat, and in the global chat, that's just like how the global chat works. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not a latency thing. It's like the way that live chats work. You might see your like comments sooner than other people's comments. All right. Yes, James. Yeah. All right, here we go. Thank you, by the way, for everybody liking the stream. Frida dropping a $10 super chat. I will be adding those 7 rounds in just a moment. Thank you so much, Frida, for that beautiful Happy New Year message. And I hope you enjoy the beginning of year 2025. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Love it. Welcome, Christine. If this is your first Guessathon, it is an honor to have you here. If you would like to know how I do this, that's a great question. Basically, a boatload of practice. It's a normal YouTube live. Let's go. What's up, the Goof channel? Yeah, I'm just playing a game with everybody. It's as simple as that. I'm drawing and everyone's hanging out. You know what I'm going to do? Thank you, Alora, for sending your member highlighted chat. We've got a nobility chat. Have a great 2025, everyone. I love that message. I'm going to do something a little bit cray-cray for future rounds. We're going to see how this impacts future rounds, all right? We'll see. Victoria is number 1. V's in the chat for Victoria. Eddie's number 2, and Shen Lu is number 3. The answer is shield. Generating the next prompt. All right. And this is a bad stream for conversation, unfortunately, because we're playing the game together. So, just giving you a little heads up there. This one's 2 words. Yes, spelling does matter for Guessathons. YouTube's API will not register a correct answer if you don't spell it correctly. So, I try to do plenty of things that have, like, different levels of difficulty spelling. But there are times when I will pick harder words, and if it's spelled wrong, YouTube is a stickler about that. All right, this is 2 words, everybody. Final answers. Bring them on. The board isn't blurred. Yeah. We'll see how this works, everybody. We'll see if people like seeing this variant, right? I'm experimenting more. I actually have some checkboxes I could uncheck and everything. Michael's number 1, Ryan's number 2, and Victoria is number 3 at guessing lava lamp. Now everybody can know unequivocally where their spot is. All right, we're starting that next round in just a moment. We are 2 out of 10 super chats. Kudos to everybody who's getting those boards. Remember that there is an ongoing leaderboard that you can see on the right as the round progresses. I gotta make sure I spelled this right. Whoopsies. Alright. I'm not crazy. I'm not taking crazy pills. Spelling does matter for this one, but the apostrophe doesn't matter. The answer is Kellogg's. Lee Beastern-Gelb is number 1, Penketchi's number 2, and Barbie is number 3. I'm gonna ask a quick poll question for all of you all in just a moment. 1 second. All right, I'm asking a yes or no question for all of you, and we're gonna do the next round. Feel free to answer that question at your leisure. Do I have rainbow turned off on the left? Let's find out. Yes, I do. I'm gonna... There we go. Thanks for reminding me to flip that switch. Here we go, and starting the round. Welcome to everybody joining in, by the way. If this is your first time here, I hope you find immense joy in guessing drawings in what's basically a full-on Pictionary game. Except on Etch-a-Sketch. What might this be? What would it represent? There we go. Yeah. Oh, it needs to be 2 words. I'm sorry, everybody. It may count with 1 word as well. I think it counts with 1 word. The answer I was looking for is lunchbox. Ryan is #1 on the leaderboard, but it's Barmy that's #1, Ryan that's #2, and Blessed that's #3 at guessing lunchbox. Generating that next prompt. Now, those of you who are on a recent stream are going to recognize this one, I'll tell you what. Oh, thank you, Time Wizard, for clarifying. I'll end that poll in just a few minutes. I'm going to give it a few rounds for people to leave their opinion. There we go. A lot of people are saying you do not want the names of users to be hidden for winners. Okay. That's great feedback, everybody. Excellent feedback. Do something for New Year's. Oh, I know what you mean, Yezi. We'll have to slip one in somewhere. And... all right, there's about a 3-second delay. That's not too bad. The answer is Rooster. Blessed's #1, A Torres is #2, and Pegketchy is #3. We're gonna start that next round. You know, I could actually start shouting out during. You're confused on what this is? The answer is Rooster. All right. This one is 2 words. 2 words. I think the apostrophe matters for this one. That's a clue. Make it, put the apostrophe, everybody. Maybe there's not supposed to be an apostrophe, but it should be. 1 second. It's not counting, everybody. What's going on here? Kyle, it's not working. It's signed in too. The answer was Surf's Up, but a lot of people got it. Here, I'm gonna shout out the top 3 people that I saw who put it with apostrophe. This is the first time it's like not worked since, the first person that I saw is Ryan, then Daniel, then Blessed. I'm sorry, everybody. We're gonna try one more round. We're gonna try one more round and see if this is like, where's the no one guess? It played the no one guess noise. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna start this round and let's see what happened here. I don't know what. Yeah, it's a bwomp. Okay, I don't know why I didn't count the last round, but it's counting this time, so we're good, we're good. Sorry for that little hiccup. I'll send you the API log later, Kyle, if you're still watching. And I can shout out the top 3 right now. That's kind of cool. So shout out to James, Daniel, and Pegketchy. Between rounds, you could drop some J's in the chat for James. Happy New Year's, Julia's. Short legs. Surf's Up is like a phrase. I don't surf, but it's a phrase. The answer is pregnant. Let's start the round. I'm liking that I can shout out the top 3, like, during the round. And Brandon, I forgot you don't get those everyone notifications. Lovely to see here. And shout out to Brandon for the 7 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo! Ryan is number 1, Fart Sharks number 2, and Ator's is number 3 at Firefly. Lightning Bug was also an acceptable answer for this one. Okay, we're gonna do this one next. It's one word, everybody. Kudos to Barmy for also hitting that leaderboard. Heck yeah. Here we go. And starting the round. Well, somebody could tell what I was drawing for sure. There we go. The answer is windmill. Fart Chart's number 1, Ryan's number 2, and Alora is number 3 at guessing windmill. Why weren't your answers counted? Did you just guess it at the very end? Let's see. It did count it. So Daniel, you're still accruing points. See, you're at 166. You're going to gain more points. It's just that you're not the top 7 who guessed it on the leaderboard. According to my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 second, I'm checking here. Yeah, you weren't within the 7 top places. So you guessed it, but you just weren't in the top 7. Trust me when I say when I start this next round, you'll see your points go up. Yeah, maybe if you switch to live chat instead of top chat, that might help. Yeah, here we go, everybody. We're going to do the next round. It is... There we go. Starting round. Okay, let's see. This one's a 3-word phrase. I'm gonna end this poll here. Looks like majority would like to see the names. As a reminder, we have an ongoing live chat goal. If we get to 10 separate super chats that are sent within an hour, we still have how much time for it? We got 37 minutes left on it. Then that will add 3 bonus rounds on top. The answer is cherry on top. Barmy's number 1, Fart Chart's number 2, and Michael is number 3. Woo! All right, starting the next round. looks like Daniel is number 1, Esmeralda's number 2, and Michael is number 3 at guessing this prompt. So drop some D's in the chat for Daniel for being number 1 on this one. And it looks like Millsaps is number 37 right now on the leaderboard. You love to see it. You put an emoji instead of the word first. I don't have a lot of experience with using emojis for this because I haven't had the best success with them actually registering the answers. Kudos to everybody who guessed stethoscope. That's a tricky one to spell. Let's start the next round. Well, this isn't the most accurate, but it's not too bad. And a lot of people have guessed it, including the top 3, which are Soul Whisper. Welcome to number 1. Daniel's number 2, and Victoria is number 3. Hey, that's cool. Animale Dude is 37. The answer is PlayStation. Woo! Remember that your spot may look different on your phone than what's actually registered by YouTube globally. Quick reminder, something that I'll say until my last breath on this planet, I'm sure. Starting the next round. Capitals do not matter. Great question. I always feel like they stand like this. This person has an amazing advantage because they've got crazy arms. Hey, Soul Whisper, I didn't even realize that there was an emoji for it. Hey, Toby, thank you for adding 3 rounds today. And you were 37th place for a brief moment. Who is 37 right now? That would be Matt. Kudos to Matt. Fencing is the answer. Panketchi's number 1. Blue Bomber's number 2. And Farshar's number 3. Let's add 1, 2, 3 rounds to the board. All right. You did it with uppercase. It's okay. So case sensitivity doesn't matter on this. Should I make a prompt or a Nightbot thing for that, mods? Could a mod add that to my to-do list? Make it like case sensitivity doesn't matter. Like basically case sensitivity and spaces do not matter. If somebody could send me like a new Nightbot prompt for that, that'd be great. Daniel is number 1, Victoria is number 2, and Barmy is number 3 at guessing whatever this prompt is. You'll just have to wait. So extraneous words do disqualify you, but if you have extraneous spaces, they don't. My stream makes your day? That makes me so happy to hear, Barmy. The answer is bowl. Kudos to the top 3 for guessing bowl. D's in the chat for Daniel. Looks like Ryan is number 1 for this one. Ours in the chat for Ryan. Slim is number 2 and Sam is number 3 at guessing. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, thanks, Barmy. I appreciate it. The answer is Groot. Make sure to drop those R's for Ryan. Ryan is also leading the leaderboard right now. For this one, you're going to want to go with the basic answer, okay? Think basic answer. Do not complicate it. Do not be specific. Think of the basic thing, the category of things that I'm about to draw. Non-plural, okay? Thanks, Grim. The basic answer for this one. The basic answer will not fail you, nor has it failed artistic person Ryan Fahey or Sam B, the top 3 who have guessed this prompt. Drop some A's in the chat for artistic person, by the way. Yeah, I thought a lot of people might get thrown by this one. You're doing amazing, artistic person. Yeah, it's the global thingy. It's that when you leave a comment, it's not globally posted to everybody at the same time. So where you see your comment, it's going to be different than everyone else. Kudos to artistic person once again for being number 1 at guessing dinosaur. It really was that simple. Doomslayer is back, everybody. This one's gonna be tricky. A Taurus was the first to guess this one. Kudos to A Taurus. I assume everyone's copying off of A Taurus now. I think this might be my first time ever doing this one as a prompt on a guessathon. Why, it's Elf! I'm too young to even know him, but I just know him from all the reference images of Elf over the years, so. The ears are iconic. Yeah, that's true. The ears are definitely recognizable. So Liddy Licious did get on the leaderboard for that reason. A Taurus is number 1. Drop some A's in the chat for A Taurus. Esmeralda's number 2 and Ryan is number 3 at guessing Elf. All right, the next one will be easier, I promise you, all right? Next one's one word. You know Elf from Young Sheldon. This one is... There you go. There you all go. Steve is number 1 at this one, so drop some S's in the chat for Steve. Fortnite Dad's number 2, and Who's Mata is number 3. And the answer is... Sailboat! If you had the space, it's fine. So it should have counted it either way. Kudos again to Steve for being the first to guess sailboat. This one's one word. If you make it 2, it's probably fine, but... There we go. Well, this one's a messy one on my end, I gotta tell you. There we go. Boy, that was hard, everybody. The answer is Meta Knight. Ryan was number 1, Mavy's number 2, and Pinketchy is number 3 at guessing Meta Knight. It is from Kirby, correct? Alright, I will do... Alright, this one's one word. There we go. Does the all caps ping work, Toby? I'm noticing it's not working right now. Maybe it's just delayed. Meta Knight is a character from Kirby. I'm surprised. Yeah. Can somebody add that to my to-do list as well to make sure that things are working okay on my Nightbot? Do other things work with Nightbot pinging? Let's start the round. Can someone ping like Discord? Is that the right ping for it? Can I spell? I'll have to look into that one later. If a mod could add that to to-do list to look into the all caps. Okay, so the Nightbot does work. This one's just 2 syllables, everybody. Just 2 syllables. Oh, I'm feeling pain right here in my hand today. Is this live? Yeah. The answer is Heartbreak. Pinketchy's number 1, Layla's number 2, and Daniel is number 3. I've drawn it with just the broken in it, and then everybody says broken heart instead of heartbreak. So I thought I would do it a little different, showing a break afterwards. All right. Next word. Here we go. Woo, Narinas! Thank you so much for dropping that 1 round bonus super chat there. We'll add that in just a sec. Hope all is well. Let's add that round right now. We are 5 super chats away from unlocking 3 bonus rounds, and we've got 22 minutes left. Shout out to Skibberish, the first time you're at number 1 on the board today. S's in the chat to Skibberish, Fortnite, and Blessed for being the top 3 to guess. Fire truck. You're staying here forever, Wanda? Join us. Join us. All right, let's start that next round. I think I'm going to start down here for it. Trying to use a reference photo for this, and I don't know why this reference photo is like upside down essentially. This one is 1 word. And I made him look angrier than he is. Mockingbay was the first to guess this one, though. So kudos to Mockingbay. M's in the chat for Mockingbay. Azolas is number 2. And Pinketchy is number 3 at guessing this prompt. Keep those final guesses in. You've got a few seconds left. Happy New Year's to you as well, Platypus. We've got about 4 hours before New Year's hits us. The answer is Mew. The Pokemon Mew. Mine is an angry Mew. It's like the meme, he's an angry elf. Oh yeah, look at all those correct answers rolling in. But it was only Ryan who was number 1. R's in the chat for Ryan. Blessed is number 2 and Fortnite Dad is number 3. Whoops, didn't mean to minimize that. The answer is hammer time! Kudos once again to Ryan for knocking that one out of the park first. Happy New Year's, everybody. Let's start this next round. I'm doing this one from memory, and it's kind of vague. I gotta be real with you. Thank you, the Skate Johns. I'm glad to hear you're having a good time hanging out. All right, I feel like in the past I have had a better memory of this one, but right now my memory is not the best for it. Something like that, and there's like 1, 2... And I think I don't even know if there's these, to be honest. This is a little bit scary. Narinjas, thank you for gifting those memberships to the community. Thank you so much for that. Wow, thank you for the amazing gesture toward the community. And kudos to everybody who just got a gifted sub. Woo! So Narinjas, I am not planning to add rounds through gifted memberships today. I didn't explain that, but it's not on the sign today, and I gotta kind of stick around for it because here's the thing. I need to look into the way that memberships work globally. No worries, I really appreciate the gesture, but today, gifted memberships don't add rounds. I will add, no worries, I'm gonna add 3 bonus rounds as thanks for your contribution, but I won't be adding any more. I understand that it was very kind of you. I'm gonna add 3 bonus rounds for that. It was very sweet of you, but I need to look more into how subscriptions work globally, or memberships. I'm sorry, I keep saying subscriptions because that's what the other platform uses as their term for members. So stay tuned for that, everybody. That's something I need to work with. Oh, Platypus, thank you for that. 1, 2, 3 more rounds from Platypus. Thank you so much, Platypus. All right, this next one's gonna be a quick one, everybody. Be ready, you're gonna need to be really quick for it. Thank you, Platypus. There we go. See, that right there, Narinjas. That right there. It's $2 for each subscription, and I don't know what that translates to in USD, but I only get a portion of that. So, okay, that's good to know. So, I charge $5 USD, and I get, like, 70% of that. So, if I'm only getting 70% of $2 in USD, then it's, like, not fair to reward certain countries more to do certain things. It's confusing. All right, Barmy is number 1, 0508 is number 2, and Daniel is number 3 at guessing Olaf. Drop some B's in the chat for Barmy. Sorry about that, Barmy. All right, let's do it, everybody. Starting this next round, and go. It's, donations are not the same because, YouTube is better about assigning the color of the donation to the equivalent in USD, whereas memberships are not that way. Yeah, if that makes sense, like, it's not a perfect equivalent. Certain countries definitely are less, but YouTube makes a closer approximation for that particular metric. And Fortnite Dad was the first to guess this one. Thank you, Platypus. It's very kind of you. Fortnite Dad was number 1 for this one. The Silent Gamer is number 2, and Daniel is number 3 at guessing the answer you will find out soon. Blue is from 1 to 3 for you. So that's really interesting. Well, what shade of blue is it, though? Because, like, light blue is usually the equivalent of around $2 USD, and it seems to be okay for that. Now, Canadian currency, I do get less, so, yeah. That's one of the reasons why I'm reworking all the tiers that, like, trigger different things. Kudos once again to Fortnite for being number 1. Drop some F's in the chat for Fortnite. Generating the next Prompt? I don't even know what that one looked like. We'll do... Alright, this one's a 3-word phrase. It's a thinker. You have a wrench on your dresser? Hey. Doo-doo-doo does go hard. I'm so glad we have an appreciation for that song. It's like practically a lost piece of media. This one's gonna be kind of tricky. So if $1 is 4.78 RON. Yeah, it's... YouTube handles memberships uniquely, and it's difficult for me to I'm pulling back on allowing memberships to trigger certain things in the future because YouTube treats things globally so differently. You thought it was like, yeah, I feel like drawing it like this makes people realize it's a ball, where if I just draw a circle, then people just see a circle. Layla's number 1, Blessed's number 2, and Barbie is number 3. Drop some elves in the chat for Layla. We're gonna do, how about... Oh, this one looks good. Whoops. This is really hard for me to draw for some reason. Yeah, this one's like wrinkling my brain trying to figure out how to draw it. I made the mistake of trying to draw it a little bit too high or low on the screen. Well, if you can understand what it is, kudos. Mockingbay was the first to understand this one, so drop some M's in the chat for Mockingbay. Ryan's number 2 and Pinketchy is number 3. The answer is grilled cheese. So memberships, it depends, Narinjas. There's a pro and a con list to it. You're right that it gives people an opportunity for the trial to use them, but the con is that it might actually negatively and so YouTube auto assigns giving memberships to people that have gifted, which means that it's actually a way to incentivize them to not pay for a membership. It's a complicated, I mean, the gesture is absolutely appreciated. It is a net positive. Like, no matter which way you look at it, it is a net positive. But it is still kind of a, I think that the thing that I'm going to incentivize the most is going to be, super chats, because YouTube does the best to, like, kind of assign them, more of a close to global value. I had a very humbling experience recently where I realized the kinds of hits I'm taking based on currency conversions and Apple versus non-Apple transactions. Fun fact, every Apple transaction I only get 48%, if anybody was ever curious about that. Not that people necessarily want to know those that information, but the Apple transactions hit me hard for super chats. Hey, Platypus! Added 7 more rounds today, but I'm willing to take those hits, you know? Yeah, and that's super helpful, Narinjas. Super helpful. For anybody, yeah, I'm going to be finding ways to incentivize more in the future. for non, but let's add those 7 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 7 out of 10 on the super chat goal, and it ends in about 10 minutes. Just giving everybody a heads up there. If we get to 3 more super chats in the next 10 minutes, that will add 3 bonus rounds on top of the bonus rounds made by the super chats. How many super chats do we have? We're at 7. Great question. All right, let's do a next prompt. Oh, this one's fun. Here we go, everybody. This is definitely, I mean, the gift subs are super appreciated, and they are definitely, I want to find ways to incentivize them in the future. Platypus sending 1 to add 1 bonus round. All right. I'm going to add that bonus round in just a sec. That means we are 2 away. Let's add that bonus round right now. There's that bonus round. Woo! Ryan is the first to guess this one. Jenny's number 2, and Queen of NASA's number 3. Platypus adding a second bonus round! Bam! Second bonus round acquired. Remember, there is a delay to anybody who's been watching for a while. iPhone typed it wrong. And Platypus just knocked out that live chat goal. This might be our first 10 live chat goal ever unlocked. So that adds 1 round plus 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Drop some love for Platypus in the chat. One of my favorite animals, by the way. I used to have a platypus stuffed animal as a kid. Ryan is going strong at number 1 on the leaderboard right now. So kudos to Ryan. Jenny is number 2, and Queen of NASA is number 3. Woo! All right, let's generate that next prompt. We're gonna do, oh, this is a fun one. Perry the Platypus. I actually have never seen that show. This one is 1 word. Oh, Mallory, thank you so much for dropping that super chat for the first time ever. I will be adding that bonus round in just a moment, Mallory. Show some love to Mallory, though, for the very kind donation to the stream. Yeah, I will be adding that round in just a sec. Let's add that round right now. There we go. 15 rounds on the board. Very impressive. Oh yeah, Fortnite Dad once again. You know, I'm sensing a trend, Fortnite Dad, in what you get number 1 on. A Torres is number 2, and James is number 3. The answer is Jackhammer. Make sure to drop those Fs for Fortnite Dad. You're doing great, Fortnite Dad. Yeah, the platypus, it was a toy I used to play with a lot. I mean, it's also a tool, but I used to play jacks when I was a kid. I don't know if a lot of other people here play jacks, but I was really into jacks. You throw down the ball and you gotta grab as many as you can. Whoa, all those answers rolling in now. Infinity FN is number 1, Bandana Dan is number 2, and 0508 LT is number 3 at guessing this one. Final seconds, everybody. Hello again, Evelyn! The answer is crust. Shoutouts once again to Infinity, Bandana, and 0508 LT. Let's start this next round. Whoopsies, forgot to erase. This one could be 1 or 2 words for anybody curious. And this is what it looks like when you give yourself only a minute to draw this. Ah! He's had better days, I'll tell you what. It is a great show, Platypus. Fart Shard is number 1 at guessing this. Jenny's number 2 and Mocking Bay is number 3. Thank you, Barmy. I appreciate that. Drop some F's in the chat for Fart Shard. This is your first number 1 on this stream. Is that not right? Wrong? Ryan is number 1 on the leaderboard. And the answer is Homer or Homer Simpson. Happy New Year, Bob. It is a great name. I agree. All right, this next one's 2 words. It's your second time? Okay, there was one other time. I thought there might have been one earlier this stream. Let's start this next round. Whoa, you see the line just disappear in there? What's up with that? Whoa. My brain does not comprehend. 2 words, everybody. This is a phrase. Make it the progressive version of the word. Make it 2 words, everybody. And the progressive, there we go. There we go. I'm sorry I didn't make it the non-progressive version of the first word. The answer is cutting corners. Mocking Bay is number 1, Jenny is number 2, and Ator is 404 is number 3. I will do... It's been a minute since this one. Woo! Answers are flying for this one. Tim S., welcome to number 1. Fortnite Dad is number 2, and Ryan is number 3 at guessing this one. Let's take a look at who's 37th place right now. If you've already guessed it, drop some T's in the chat for Tim. Yeah, if you send a super chat, I believe that's what makes your name Rainbow. Or I think the memberships also makes your name Rainbow. Tim is number 1. Kudos to Tim for guessing walrus first. Daniel was the first to guess this one. Drop some D's for Daniel. Dennis is number 2, and Cheese Kid is number 3. Ooh, this one is 1 word. So, to Narinjas, I used to have a sign that showed the number, but the problem is it adds a lot for me to, like, have to constantly, I can remind when I remember. I do apologize, I don't always remember, and I know that makes it a little harder, but like, I used to have a sign on my other platform streams where I used to do this, and there's just not enough space on my screen to do it. I've thought about maybe adding somewhere like a clue that says the number of words, but the problem is sometimes YouTube accepts more than one variant of it, where it could be 2 words or 1 word. This one I just assumed like the name of the character was important, so anyways, I'm doing the best I can. I'm juggling 15 balls in the air at the same time. This one's 1 word while it's on my mind. One word, everybody. Sports Kid was first for this one. Penkechi is number 2. And Mockingbay was the 3rd to get that one in. Next one's gonna be 1 word, by the way. Thanks for tuning in, Barmy. Hope you had some fun today. Once again, kudos to Sports Kid for understanding no's before everyone else. Very impressive. Ryan Fahey just, I don't know if this has just happened, but Ryan just cracked the 1,000 point club, baby. Woo! We got 68 people watching, 66 likes. Thank you, Nurin, just for reminding people to like the stream. That helps the stream, brings more competitors, increases the chances that people will add rounds if that's what you all want. If you want to watch but don't have the super chats, you can always share the stream and like the stream in order to increase the likelihood that the stream continues. This one is 1 word. Lots of guesses here. Mockingbay's number 1, Penkechi's number 2, and Platypus is number 3. Love seeing a rainbow name in that top 3, baby. And the answer is Charizard. Drop some M's for Mockingbay. Cheese Kid, you were on the right track. Have a good night, Narinjas, and Happy New Year to you. Thank you for your support today and for adding rounds to the stream. This one is 1 word. If you make it 2, it's not the end of the world. All right, everybody, get those answers in. Ryan is number 1 on this one. Layla's number 2, and Mockingbay is number 3. Drop some R's in the chat if you've already guessed. It should accept it as 2 separate words. Your head is not in the game. The answer is Buttercup. All right, starting the next round in just a sec. Woo! Thank you so much, Zalo, for the super chat. I will be adding a round in just a moment as appreciation for your support today. Thank you so much for that. Make sure to drop some, was that a Y or a Z? That was a Z, Zalo. Drop some Z's for Zalo, and I'm adding that round right now before I forget. Thank you so much for that. Layla's number 1 once again. Mockingbay's number 2, and James is number 3. Drop some L's for Layla while we're at it. Someone knows for sure. My favorite music artist? I really like Lemon Demon. That's like usually my go-to answer. If you ever want to know though, you can do ! favorite music, I think, or FAV music. Layla is number 1 at guessing Pinterest. I saw the Phillies answer and I could kind of see that. All right, this one is 3 words. Three words, everybody. Who's gonna crack this code first? Whoa! I wonder if, Ryan, this would have been a Giga guess for you. The answer is Eat, Pray, Love. James is number 2. Ryan's number 1. James is number 2. And Daniel's number 3. I almost wonder, Ryan, if you would have been a Giga guesser if this didn't reveal who the username is. Drop some R's for Ryan. This next one's going to be very hard, all right? This is hard mode. This one's 2 words. That's a big clue. Remember I said that. Dinner is served was not the answer. You know, I did a bad job with the fork and I was trying to save time, but I went way too fast. Hiding names is an option. I might consider bringing it back. You know what? If somebody wants me to hide names, hide usernames again, if I get a $2 super chat, you could put that in the description and I could hide usernames. That will add a round as well, but I'll also give you the permission to choose whether or not we hide usernames. Because earlier people were voting for they want to see the usernames. This one's really hard. This is the name of a country. Which country's flag is this? It's 2 words. That's a big clue. The answer was Czech Republic. That's why I said big clue. It's 2 words. Yeah, a lot of people were guessing. Yeah, that was a tricky one. That was a tricky one. That's okay. We'll do another round. All right. Lady Licious called it. River wasn't there to help you. All right. This one, you're going to have to think hard about the specific term I'm asking for. People are going to say the whole thing, but I'm talking about one part of it. One tiny part of it. Yeah, that was a big clue. We're pointing at just one. Just one. What do you call just one? Bandana Dan understood the assignment. Child of Light did as well, and Junior Gomez is number 3. Drop some B's for Bandana Dan. Oh, you said an ear. I understand why you said that, though. The answer is Colonel. The clue was, yeah. All right, Ryan is still holding number 1 pretty hard. Thank you, Matt. Whoopsies. If you ever want to learn how to draw an Etch-a-Sketch, you could always check out my tutorials. This one is one word. There they go. Child of Light is number 1, Mocking Base number 2, and Alora is number 3. I know, Esmeralda. I'm evil like that. Drop some C's for Child of Light. The answer was Scarf. Alright, let's get that next round started. Kudos for getting number 1, Child of Light. More, says Platypus. I am honored to add 3 more rounds, Platypus. Thank you for that. I will do that in just a moment. Thank you, Platypus. It looks something like that, right? Let's add those rounds right now. 1, 2, 3 rounds. Blessed is number 1. Beast in the chat for Blessed. Bandana Dan is number 2, and Pinketchi is number 3. The answer is cello. Once again, kudos to Blessed for being the first to guess cello. This next one's gonna be tricky. One word, everybody. This is a specific location. Hey, Taurus! Thank you for adding the rounds as well! 1, 2, 3. Mods, can you remind me if I added the rounds for Platypus? Can a mod remind me? I think I did. Thank you so much for those. This could be... I haven't seen anybody guess just yet. Thank you so much for that super chat. The answer was Pakistan. That was a tricky one, everybody. Let's generate the next prompt. All right, I'm gonna do this one from memory. Let's start the next round. I want to start right here. All right, doing this one from memory. I'm pretty happy with this little guy. Hey! 2 words, everybody. Esmeralda's number 1, James is number 2, and A Taurus is number 3. I'm guessing Buzz Lightyear. Hey, Esmeralda, you did it! Drops of E's for Esmeralda for being number 1. All right, let's start this next round. This one is 1 word. Kudos to Macon for hitting that leaderboard as well. Oopsies, didn't mean to hit my camera. One word, everybody. It could be 2 if you want. Bandana Dan is number 1, Too Humble is number 2, and the Platypus is number 3. Hey. You're on a streak, Esmeralda. Few seconds left. And the answer is Campfire. Bandana Dan is number 1. Bees in the chat for Bandana Dan. Woo! All right, let's do this next round, and then I gotta go use the bathroom. So we're gonna do a little bathroom break afterwards, but we're gonna start this round up right meow. The Campfire song. This is 1 word. One word, everybody. Jenny is number 1, A Taurus is number 2, and the Platypus is number 3, I guess, in this one. This one is a phrase. There's a great place to be, though, you know? The answer is wheelhouse. All right, I need to use the bathroom, so I will be right back, everybody. All right, see you in a moment. back. Let's start that next round, everybody. Let's go. Starting right meow. I didn't do a good job of drawing this. I'll add a clue. Jenny is number 1 at guessing this. Fart chart to number 2, and Daniel is number 3. Wow, we lost a lot of people with that, BRB. What's up, Sassy? Jay's in the chat for Jenny. Alright. Let's see. We'll find out, Johnny. We'll find out. Sophisticated Blob got number 1 here. Very impressive. The next one is going to be 1 word. Don't make it 2. Don't make it 2. Well, here, I'll do you a favor. There we go. S is in the chat for Sophisticated Blob. James is number 2 and Pencatchy is number 3. The answer is sled. Woo! All right, let's do this next round. Blessed's the first to guess this one. Sophisticated Blob is number 2, and Bandana Dan is number 3. And the answer is odd or odd numbers, however you put it. Kudos once again to Blessed for being the first to guess this. We will be starting the next round in just a moment. People are going to get mad about the spelling of this one. I am confident I know how to spell this. People will spell it wrong and be like, I put that. Just to remember, I know how to spell this. This has been a contentious thing in the past. I have double checked. I have Googled this. I am specifying this because remember, if you didn't get the prompt and you think you did, it's because you spelled it wrong. I'm dying on this hill, everybody. I'm dying on this hill. Jenny is number 1, A Taurus is number 2, and Daniel is number 3. Baskin Robbins. You didn't need the dash there. I understand some people are putting it. So, yes. No apostrophe. 2 B's in Robbins. A lot of people don't know that one. How is that back to back? All right. Oh! Oh! We have officially entered Hero Time. Bum, bum, bum. We are out of rounds. I want to hear this one. Oh, yeah. The only way to add rounds is with super chats. Bum, bum, bum. Thank you, Serena. This is the new thing that I developed. There's things I want to talk about it just a little bit. Will it happen? Oh, Platypus switching things up. Platypus just saved the stream. Thank you, Platypus. Show some love to Platypus. Platypus just got us out of Hero Time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, baby. Woo! Music makes me nervous. Hee. All right, we're gonna do the next round. Maxim says I'm greedy because why wouldn't I want to be compensated for my time and energy? Make it a fun experience for all of you because entertaining is a skill that is worth compensation, baby. And most people don't have to send money. It's totally cool, right? We just need a couple people to sponsor it to like keep the stream going, right? Layla was the first to crack this code. Sophisticated Bob is number 2 and Daniel is number 3. We always get people get mad, you know? That means they're just not my audience. People call me greedy, like they don't value what I do, and that's okay. You don't have to value what I do. Most people are just watching for free, right? Yeah, not like this is my livelihood or anything. They don't care. They don't want to pay for any content. That's fine. You can watch all my YouTube videos for free. Layla's number 1 at guessing Pisces. Kudos to Layla. All right. See, that's the thing about showing the usernames. I can make it harder. This one's one word. Thank you, Blessed. Yeah, I am grateful for all of you who stick around on this stream, you know? Because you don't have to pay to be here. But after a point, you know, I only stream for so long. There we go. One word, everybody. And Fart Chart was the first to get this one. James is number 2 and Jenny is number 3. Haha, Bandana Dan. Good use of emoji. How about instead you pay us to be here? Well, that's just stupid, eh? That's just a stupid idea. Why would I pay for people to be here when I'm literally the one doing the work? That makes no sense whatsoever. It's like paying people to sit down and watch the YouTube videos that take me hours to create. It makes absolutely no sense. Fart Chart is number 1. F's in the chat for Fart Chart, the first to guess. Salute. All right, let's do it. When do I stream? So I haven't been the best about posting my stream schedule. This week is kind of wonky for me, but if you ever want to know, you could always check out my Discord because that's where I do traditionally post my schedules. I try to stream in the evenings on weekdays around 6 p.m. Eastern. People have no idea how the world works. Platypus! Thank you, Platypus! I will add those 3 rounds in just a moment. Thank you so much, Platypus. I will add those 3 rounds as thanks. 1, 2, 3. Thank you again, Platypus. Jenny's number 1, Serena's number 2, and the Platypus is number 3, I guess, in this one. This one's really fun that I'm about to do, because it could be 2 completely different answers. Very excited about this next one. The answer is lollipop. Woo! Or it could be lolly. I put lolly because I feel like other people in other parts of the world say lolly. Jenny is number 1. Drop some J's in the chat for Jenny, Serena, and Platypus be in the top 3. All right, this next one, it's going to be my first time doing it. You drink maple syrup like it's water. Yum, yum. It kind of was KO. Wenda, thank you so much for tuning in. I encourage you to plug your phone in if you can, if you want to keep playing. Jenny was the first to guess this one. Sophisticated Blob is number 2, and Blessed is number 3. This could be 1 or 2 words, depending on what you do. You can't plug it in, why not? You're on the right track, kind of, Esmeralda? No, Bandana Dan. This one could be MasterCard or Venn diagram. Venn diagram was an acceptable answer for this one. So if you put Venn diagram as 2 separate words. Kudos. All right, doing the next round. Visa is just the word Visa as their logo. MasterCard is the 2 circles. KO is the first to guess this one. Serena's number 2 and Bandana Dan is number 3. Actually, I like this one. I'm gonna do this one next. Few seconds left. Make it just 1 word, everybody. Just 1 word. KO is the first to guess. Tissue. Ba-da. All right. Oh, I just realized that my phone's volume is up over here. All right, we're gonna do the next one. I don't take suggestions from the chat for what future prompts will be because it gives you an unfair advantage at guessing number 1. And nobody wants anybody to have an unfair advantage here. Everybody's trying like really hard to get number 1, you know? So. Woo! If you'd like to leave suggestions for future prompts, you could always add them to livestream requests over in my Discord, ! Discord for more information. Johnny is number 1, Bandana Dan is number 2, Sophisticated Blob is number 3. I was looking for the specific answer that 21 of you guessed correctly. Does the winner get a prize? So I was going to do a prize of either the winner gets to choose today. I'm still workshopping some of the prizes, but I will let the winner choose between 1 of 2 prizes today, Daniel. Johnny is number 1. Drop some J's in the chat for Johnny. All right, let's generate the next prompt. But going forward, you'll only see if there's a prize if the banner shows it, because I have to be mindful about that. Okay, we're gonna do this one. This one sounds fun. This one's plural. Don't forget I said that. Ew, coughing. Oh my god. I'm a human being that has to cough sometimes. That's disgusting. People are so incredibly obnoxiously rude sometimes. Like, these are things you would never say to another human being in real life, but you dehumanize me because I'm just a little art-creating robot for you that if I have the audacity to do something a human would do, like cough, you find a way to be disgusted by it. Alright. I swear to God, the dehumanization of live streamers is insane. It's insane. All right. I have the next word that we're gonna do. It might be time for a robot check. We might lose half our audience, though, if I do that, though, Toby. Should I do it, mods? Should I do it? The answer is maracas. Panketchi's #1, Blessed's #2, and Johnny is #3 at maracas. M's in the chat for maracas. All right, we're going to start the next round. Here we go. You're about to suggest robot time? All right. It's time for robots, baby! If you're under 13 years old, drop a robot emoji in the chat. Let's see those robots light up the screen, baby. Let's see them. I want to see some robots popping up. All right. It's been a minute since our last robot time. ! Why robots for more information. I am so sorry. See, this is why I don't like doing them during guessathons. I feel so bad for the kids. There are kids who are behaving well on the stream, and this is where I feel bad. This is where I feel bad. I'm so sorry, children. I'm so sorry. So many of you have been with me for a while on this stream. This is why I feel weird during guessathons doing robots, because there are people who've been participating in a very nice way, and they're all getting booped. They're all getting bonked from the stream. Well, it is a violation of, terms of service, you know? It is a violation of TOS, and I'm just trying to, I'm sorry. It's a brutal, brutal thing, but I know, Sophisticated Blob. This is why I hardly ever do robots on guessathon streams, because usually it's pretty easy to, like, for the kids to stay in check. Yeah. You're 31. Okay, not 13. Don't ever use the robot emoji in my streams. My mods see it and they see red. They just, like, Pavlovian response kick people from streams. Alright. Yeah, it has to be this way sometimes. I'm trying to curate an audience, you know? I'm trying to curate an audience, and, Alright, let's go. I'm trying to curate an audience, and really, young children should not be, It's a difficult decision, man. I just ruined a few kids' days today. I just ruined a few kids' days. Get those final guesses in. Serena's #1, Sophisticated Blob is #2, Farchart is #3. If you're under 13, you shouldn't be watching live streams unattended on YouTube. That's just the bold truth. I shouldn't be allowing that. I shouldn't be encouraging that, so. Michael, I wish you the best of luck in getting on that leaderboard. I believe in you. S is in the chat for Serena. My mods kick people who share that emoji. Yeah, it's for the best. If you are not of a, I don't know why I'm drawing it as big as I am. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but that's okay. If you are not of age, if you are under 13 years old, you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here. Alright. Just one. Just one. What would you call just one of these? There we go. To Johnny, I started drawing on an etch a sketch when I was around 4, and I never stopped. It's been almost 30 years now, crazy to say. A shongle. Thank you, Maya, I appreciate it. And thank you, Johnny. It's something that I've been developing as a skill for the last 3 years, is streaming and etching, and that's really gotten me faster. Oh, 508LT! Kudos for getting #1. I think it's the first #1 I've seen for you on the leaderboard today. Anomaly is #2, and Serena's #3. Drop some O's in the chat for 0508. All right. This one is a 2-syllable version of the word, all right? 2-syllable version of the word. Two-syllable version of the word. You got on that board, Michael. Kudos, Michael. Yeah. The answer is hairbrush, and Rin is #1, Anomaly is #2, and IDK, what to name this, is #3. I am not 25, I am 33, 34, 33, I'll turn 34 next year. All right, everybody, we have entered into hero time. Familiar territory for many of you watching right now. Well, we have just a few seconds left. 50 seconds, more like 47. Bum, 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 bum. It is hero time. It is Pokemon music. Super chats add rounds and save the stream. Well. Oh, Michael! Michael saved the stream! Woo! Thank you, Michael, for adding a round. We are out of hero time, baby. All right, let's go. Next round. Let's see, I'm gonna do... two words, everybody. Two words. Great question, Johnny. You can buy rounds at any time. Great question, Johnny. Serena's number 1 at guessing this. Jenny's number 2 and Sophisticated Blob is number 3. We've done a lot of rounds together today, everybody. The answer is Fortune Cookie. Kudos once again to Serena. And we are officially back into hero time. Familiar turf, I'm afraid. 37 is my favorite number, and the person who's currently at 37 is the Skate Johns, who I believe got banned earlier. I'm sorry, the Skate Johns. We'll see. We shall see. Seconds left from before you were famous. Oh, Johnny! Johnny's first super chat, everybody. Johnny just added a round, and Michael just added 7. Thank you so much, Michael. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. All right. All right, here we go, everybody. Yo-Yo Kid, looks like you are now a member. I don't think you were a member before. This next one's going to be 2 words, everybody. Daniel's number 1, James is number 2, and E is number 3 at guessing Gary. You changed your profile? What was it before, Yo-Yo Kid? All right. This one is 2 words. Blessed's number 1, Alora's number 2, and 0508 is number 3. Reading is scary. I agree. Drop some beats for Blessed for the first to guess Ghost Story. Thought I'd throw things off by adding the question marks back. We'll see how I feel about it. This is good, Devin. This is very good. I want that. The answer is beret, and fart chart was number 1. Rinse number 2 and sophisticated blob is number 3. $37 is Mavy right now. Why do I? I don't know why. Why do you? The answer is trunk. KO is number 1. Blessed's number 2, and Bandana Dan is number 3 at guessing trunk. Because yes. If somebody wants me to change it back to where you can see the usernames, you can always send a super chat with that message. Otherwise, I will leave it where it's hiding usernames at this time. And the super chat will add rounds according to the value of the super chat. Toby, I feel so bad. I feel like your phone remembered that spelling. You could remove it from your phone's, like, library or whatever. Welcome back, Michael! We've still got some rounds going. The answer is Discord. Penketchy's number 1, Sophisticated Blob is number 2, and Rin is number 3 at guessing Discord. As a reminder, you can join my Discord. Exclamation point Discord, which was shared so lovely by Toby. 3 words. Oop. I think I actually did this the wrong direction. 'Cause then... as long as you all can guess what it is. That's all that matters. 3 words, everybody. Answer is Statue of Liberty. Zoe's number 1. Z's in the chat for Zoe. Kix is number 2. And Orca is number 3 at guessing Statue of Liberty. I thought about putting Lady Liberty, but wanted to keep life a little bit simpler for me. Get those final guesses in, everybody. And welcome to everybody joining in. Thank you so much for 102 likes. Every like allows more people to see this stream, which means that there's a higher probability of more people adding to the stream. It looks like a Mario flower at first. I could totally see that. Kix is number 1 once again. Bryant is number 2. And Blessed is number 3. All right. Let's do it. Next round. Drop some Ks for Kix. Kenny from South Park? We got a lot of children in this stream, don't we? Mods, you're totally welcome to do the robot time command whenever you feel like it. Two different versions of the word are acceptable answers. I feel like I'm... Devin? I don't know. It's kind of the opposite. I'd argue it might be the opposite. The answer is refrigerator or fridge. If you put fridge, that is acceptable. Bandana Dan is number 1. PJ Maxx is number 2. And KO is number 3. Drop some B's for Bandana Dan. And we are officially in hero time. A familiar territory. Much appreciation to those of you who have added to rounds of past. Did I get... When you got here, I ignored the top 3 that time. Did I really, Queen of NASA? Oh, Michael added 3 more rounds. Thank you, Michael, for your 5th super chat ever. 1, 2, 3. This buys us a little bit of time, everybody. You were first on one of them. I'm sorry, Queen of NASA. There are occasions when I do forget to shout out the top 3, so I do apologize for that if that's the case. It does happen occasionally. I do my best, but it's hard. It's hard. Let me sleep. This one is one word. You gotta use your gotta use your brain for this one. And thank you so much for adding those 3 rounds. Sound it out. That's all I gotta say. Sound it out. Blessed, you were on the right track. I so apologize. You would have been number 1. Lots of guesses rolling in. Answer is clamp. Daniel's number 1, Jenny's number 2, and KO is number 3 at guessing clamp. All right. They are very good. I like old Disney movies. I guess it depends on what you define as old Disney movies, because I don't watch the stuff from like the 40s, you know? Two words. I've never been on one of these, but I've seen a lot of pictures of them. You missed a couple rounds, Wenda. You did, Blittylicious. Yeah, all the more reason for me to never do it, right? The answer is ski lifts. Daniel's number 1. D's in the chat for Daniel. Toasty Ghost is number 3. That's a fun username to say. And Fisher is number 3. All right, let's get this next one going. You're also okay, listen to me here, Queen of NASA. I'm not checking 37th every time. It's too much time to spend. I can't do it every time. I'm sorry. I'll do it at the end of the stream. I'm not doing it every time. I'm not. Nope, non-negotiable. Thank you, Fear. Thank you for the $2 super chat. And I have added the round. I do it occasionally, all right? I do it occasionally. But I don't check 37th every time. I just can't, okay? This could be one of 2 different answers. 4th is rainbow. Ooh la la. Laura, you are teaching me their different words for things. The answer I was looking for is satellite. Fart Shard is number 1. Bandana Dan is number 2 and Pinketchi is number 3. Any username in Rainbow is somebody who has donated to the stream. Thank you to my donors. And Fart Chart, drop some F's for Fart Chart. This one could be 1 or 2 words. Yeah, Rainbow got number 1 this time. He getting that education. Oh yeah, he getting it real good. The answer is Bookworm and A Taurus is number 1. A's in the chat for A Taurus. Pinketchi's number 2 and Kix is number 3 at guessing Bookworm. Back into familiar territory, I'm afraid, everybody. We are officially out of rounds one more time. Hero time has officially begun. Thank you, Freddie, for the compliment on the drawing. Thanks for tuning in, PJ Maxx. We shall see. Thank you, I appreciate it. Cancel Hero Time. Hero Time is what allows people the chance to donate and support the stream. Last thing I want to do is cancel Hero Time. Why deny somebody the chance to be the hero of the stream? To save it for all of us. Ryan! Thank you so much for your lovely support. And for adding 3 rounds to the stream. Thank you, Bryant. Very kind of you. 1, 2, 3 rounds, baby. All right. Next round. And Fart Chart dropping 3 rounds as well. 1, 2, 3. First time super chat as well. Let me just take a brief little moment to thank all of the lovely super chatters and donors of the stream today. Everybody in any way that they have shown support has honestly, this stream's been going on for hours because of the amazing support we've gotten tonight. So thank you very much. We're going to see a lot more rainbows that have been donating tonight. You gotta go to sleep making. I totally understand. You're addicted. I'm so glad you're having fun. All right, this one's 1 word. You gotta use your thinking cap for this one. So it probably will, but that's okay. Sometimes when it comes to super chats, I don't know why I'm drawing them in this pose. This pose has nothing to do with the fact. This pose is like completely unrelated. I just need you to know this about them. This one, I'm not doing the best job. There are times when it comes to the super chats, I receive more, and there are times when I receive less. But when it comes to the memberships, you know what I'll do? I'll draw this. But I'll draw, like... I feel like I'm doing this one really weirdly. This is a leaf right here. That is a leaf. Somebody got it. Somebody got it. Some genius on this stream. 3 people got it. Oh, a lot of people are guessing the 2-syllable word, but make it the 4-syllable... 5-syllable word? 5 syllables. That was a really hard one. I'm very impressed at anybody who got that. The answer is vegetarian. 0508LT is number 1. Drop some O's in the chat for 0508. Johnny's number 2 and Penketchy is number 3. All right, this next one I promise is going to be a little easier. I just came up with this one off the top of my head. Totally, like... A lot of people... This is Mandela effect. Everybody think... Thank you, Muted. Thank you, Muted, for the sweet compliment. I appreciate it. Gotta use your thinking cap for this one a little bit. So the answer is Forky minus Y is fork. The answer is fork. Bryant was the first to crack the code on this one. A lot of people think his name is Sporky. Look it up. It's Forky. A lot of people think. Yeah, it was a minus. Sorry. All right, let's do this next one. 2 words. It's important to do 2 words for this one. I did this one on a recent stream, so you might remember. "28 people got this one right. And welcome to everyone joining in, by the way. The Queen of NASA! Hey! I'll give you double kudos. Drop some crumbs in the chat for the Queen of NASA. If I got your name incorrect the first time that I didn't shout you out as number 1, you got it correct this time, baby! Woo! Daniel's number 2 and Soda is number 3. The answer is Jack Skellington. Also known as Bryant says, the Pumpkin King. That was a nickname we had for our cat growing up. His name was Punkin, P-U-N-K-I-N. He was known as Punkin the Pumpkin King or Punkin Jack Lightning. Here we go. This one you gotta put on your thinking cap, okay? It's 2 words. Thinking cap. Oh yeah. Too easy? Alright, I'll make a harder one. Whoopsies, sorry about that. is Lucky Charms. You've got hearts, stars, horseshoes, clovers, and blue moons, pots of golden rainbows, and the red balloons. I have been properly calibrated in my brain to know that one by heart. Kicks is number 1. K's in the chat for Kicks. Spark Chart's number 2, and Hawk is number 3. Let's start this next one out. And it's going to be one word. I have firm confidence many of you will get it very quickly. You never had those food coloring? Sugar with grain is not available in Europe. It's for the best. It's delicious, but it comes at a price, I'm sure. Trying to massage my shoulder right now between rounds. 20 people have guessed correctly so far. Oh, they do, Alora. Very interesting. Trying to... There we go. Testing your typing speed, indeed. The answer is Instagram, and Daniel's number 1. D's in the chat for Daniel. KO is number 2, and Jenny is number 3. All right. Tennis ball against the chair helps. That's a good idea. I should get a tennis ball. It's a good point for my back. Yeah. It's more my arm that's kind of problematic right now. 3 words, everybody. I don't know why, but I'm gonna put this out at night. It's a nighttime one. 3 words, everybody. Use a lacrosse ball against the wall? Yeah, well, so I'm in the US and I don't even know what a lacrosse ball is, but I know what tennis balls are. If it's like around the size, I don't know. Yeah, it's a good idea for me to do something. My back isn't so much the issue, it's like this part of my arm right now. The answer I was looking for is hot air balloon. Jesus de la Cruz is number 1. J's in the chat for Jesus, or Jesus, however you pronounce it. Fisher's number 2, and Timon is number 3. Look at all those rainbows up here, too, on that leaderboard. All right, we are in familiar territory, everybody. It is hero time. Oh, and Fido is dropping immediately. Right out of hero time from Fido. Adding a round, and Michael adding 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Otherwise your wife will butcher. Understandable, understandable. All right, this next one is 1 word. My goodness, that was a quick hero time if I've ever been in one. I do remember you, Fido. Welcome back. And this one's gonna kind of be tricky. This one's a real brain teaser, all right? It's 1 word. This one's tricky. This one's tricky. I don't know if anyone's gonna get it. This is like a clue for the first half, and this is a clue for the second half, but it's really hard. I don't know if anyone's going to get this one. Daniel, you're on the right track. Oh, that was too tricky. It's too tricky. I'm sorry, everybody. The answer I was looking for is evergreen. I'm seeing people who got it right at the end. No! All right, let's try this next one. Notice where the arrow is pointing. One word, everybody. Oh, I'm so sorry, Toby. There's also like a 4-second latency, so those very last few seconds are kind of dead air, unfortunately. You put Mary Poppins? I can understand why. The answer is Puddle. KO's number 1, Daniel's number 2, and Fear Noodles is number 3. K's in the chat for KO. All right, this next one is gonna be... Let's draw... Okay. Starting right now, 2 words. This one is 2 words. The song that was playing before was from, here, let me find out. 1 second. Can I go back? That was The Boundless Ocean. It is from Final Fantasy II, The Boundless Ocean. Fisher is number 1. F's in the chat for Fisher. Fear is number 2, and Penkechi is number 3. The answer is New York. All right, this next one is... It could be 2 words or 1 word. This one can be 2 words or 1 word. And I have a cool announcement regarding this one that I might as well share. Thanks for tuning in. Alora's number 1 at guessing fan mail. Fart Chart's number 2 and Daniel's number 3. A's in the chat for Alora. And Toby, you're on the right track. The link tree now shows my new P.O. box, baby. I finally did it, everybody. I finally did it. I finally got a flippin' P.O. box. It finally freaking happened again, man. Michael adding another round. My wife has butchered me. I have nothing to lose. You saved us all from hero time, Michael, which makes you the current hero of the stream. Show Michael some love, everybody. Thank you so much, Michael. All right, generating the next prompt. Let's see. Looking for... Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. I'm having fun, too. I'm glad to hear you're having fun. I'm going to do... Oh, this one's a good one. Want to make sure it's a good one. Daniel, I wasn't first. Here you go, everybody. This can be... Well, make it 1 word. Well, that was quick. Very quick. Look at all those guesses rolling in. Wait, whoa, Michael! I'm sorry, I missed that a moment ago. Thank you, Michael, for adding 7 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Saving us from entering hero time once again. Thank you, Thankful Michael. I've done that before. I have Thankful Michaeled before. This is not my first time Thankful Michaeling. Ugh. There's my verbal typo of the stream, everybody. Thank you again, Michael. And Daniel's number 1, Gabo's number 2, and Timon is number 3. Drop some D's in the chat for Daniel. Woo! It is yummy. It's really good in pasta. This could be 1 or 2 words. Keep it simple to what you know it is. And it won't fail you. The answer is mocking SpongeBob, or SpongeBob really, actually. Toasty Ghost is number 1, Hawk is number 2, and James is number 3. Drop some T's in the chat for Toasty Ghost. Drop some bread emojis if you so desire. All right, this next one is going to be, thank you very much, KO. Damn, he thick. This one's gonna be 1 word. I will be right back after this round, everybody, because I have to use the bathroom again. Well, who did you hide, Toby? Oh, you just deleted. You didn't hide. Oh, you want me to unhide them? 1 second. Unhide. I got it. You're okay, Fart Shart. You should still be with us. I see you now, Fart Shart. Toby accidentally banned you, but I unbanned you, Fart Shart. It's all good. It's something I can undo. It's totally cool. You're with us now, Fart Shart. You're with us now. Daniel's number 1, Paige is number 2, and Hawk is number 3, I'm guessing. Skateboard. Woo! Alright. Okay, I need to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back, everybody. I'm gonna do the BRB message, and I'm gonna go use the bathroom, so make sure to hydrate while I'm gone. Cool to hear that you moved to the US a few years ago. Where from? Alright, I just used the bathroom and forgot to grab a water bottle. One moment. Okay, I got a second water bottle. Is the music by Smooth McGroove by chance? So, Torres, great question. The song was one of the stock songs used in the Etch-a-Sketch Nobby's Quest CD-ROM game. If you are ever interested in having access to that MP3 file, feel free to express that interest in Discord and I could hook you up with it. This song was brought to you in part by my moderator, Michael, who was kind enough to find the root file for me on the original program file. Alright. I hope you all showed love to Daniel for being number 1. We are going to do this one next. Yeah, it's like an incredibly obscure random song that I really vibed with the very first time I ever played the game. I have a little bit of history of that song being heard for the first time. If you check out my video of, I made a video about me playing that game. I did it on a live stream. It's a great game. It's like so bad it's good, you know? We got a rainbow as number 1 in the chat. Fear Noodles, I think, is number 37 right now. That's kind of cool. Kudos to Fear Noodles for being 37th place. And the answer is Gemini. A Taurus is number 1, I guess, and Gemini. A's in the chat for A Taurus. James is number 2, and Ham is number 3. You do love the stream, but you have some work you must attend to. Plan on returning someday, though, so you have a little time. You hope to see this again sometime. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in, Michael. I assume you've subscribed, but if you haven't yet, I encourage you to subscribe so you can be aware of when I do future guessathons. Here we go. If you ever want to know how an Etch-a-Sketch works, basically the left knob does horizontal, the right knob does vertical. Turn both at the same time. You got diagonals and curves and all that good stuff. If you ever want to learn the actual way that an Etch-a-Sketch works, I encourage you to check out my tutorial videos. This one is one word. This one is eluding everybody. Is this a Giga guess? It was almost a Giga guess. The answer is Game Boy. Blessed's number 1 and Michael is number 2 at guessing Game Boy. Welcome, Michael. Are you home now? Did you make it home right before the new year? Elizabeth the Witch guess it. What's up, Elizabeth the Witch? Nice to see you here. And let's start this round. Daniel is the only Giga guesser. This is true. A Giga guesser is when only one person guesses. And this is the thing I want you all to guess. I'm circling it. That is the thing I want you all to guess. A lot of people were given really more specific answers. Wig was all I was looking for. But Jenny's number 1, Daniel's number 2, and Soda's number 3. Drop some J's in the chat for Jenny. We've got one person in the 2,000 point club right now. Woo! Lots of correct guesses here. The highest ever, we have some of the highest scores ever in the 3,000 point range. How dare they, Devin? And 3 seconds left. So many of you have already guessed. The answer is Apple, and Phage is number 1. Timon's number 2, and Hawk is number 3. Drop some P's in the chat for Phage. All right. It isn't Wenda anymore. I see that now. That's true. A-Tora's got a Giga guess before we started calling them Giga guesses. Two words. 2 words. Interesting interpretation, the real Hankster. Few seconds left, everybody. A headache waiting to happen. Seriously, Devin. It's okay without the space, Toasty Ghost. You should be fine. As long as you made it like the 2-word version without the space, you should be fine. Timon's number 1, Child of Light is number 2, and Daniel is number 3. Drop some T's for Timon. They're called sleeping policemen in the UK. That's hilarious. Well, everybody, we've entered hero time. And Fear Noodles is like, get us out of hero time immediately. I don't want anything to do with that. Kicked us right out of hero time. Thank you, Fear Noodles, for adding that round. Whew! That was a quick hero time if there ever was one. I totally understand, Gabbo. I empathize. I sympathize, I should say. I would only empathize if I was trying to play guessathons where the predominant language was not English. It's got to be tricky for a lot of people. You can't sleep, Daniel. This is 1 word, everybody. Just let me sleep. This is one of those things that I always wanted to do, and then I tried it for a little bit, and then I didn't stick with it. But I kind of got the hang of it just a little bit. One of my friends is able to use one of these, and it would certainly be a cool thing to learn, but I feel like it requires me to fall a lot, you know? Capitals do not matter. Great question, Maxed Out. You can't make me exercise. Look at all those rainbows up there. Toby's number 1, Toasty Ghost is number 2, and Fart Shard is number 3 at guessing unicycle. T's in the chat for Toby, please. Oh no. Once again, Ham Chick is like, no way, we are not entering hero time. Ham Chick, thank you for that first super chat. Thank you once again to all the amazing donors tonight. You have all been incredible, and you just added 3 rounds. What a night, everybody. What a night. All right, I'm gonna try to draw this. It's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna try it. Guessing in the Guessathon. Oh, Elizabeth the Witch, while it's on my mind, I made sure to relay your message precisely that you asked me to relay to Jim. I called him on Christmas Eve. This is one word. You can make it two, though. The space doesn't matter. You're welcome. He didn't question it at all. I'm gonna try to draw this one from memory, and it's gonna produce weird results, so we'll see if anybody guesses the next one. Love seeing all those rainbows. By the way, if you see a rainbow on the leaderboard, it's somebody who has donated to the stream today. You thought it was selfish. That's close, but the answer is shellfish. Blessed's number 1, Michael's number 2, and Time is number 3. Drop some bees in the chat for Blessed. All right, let's see how I do with this next one, doing it from memory. Blessed's ruling tonight. Levi, thank you so much for that super chat. So if somebody wants to make up the difference with Levi, I can add another round to the stream. Because it's $2, but Levi just sent $1. So if someone else sends $1, I can add that round. Thank you, Levi. And thank you, Carson. I'm glad you all can tell what this is. That's a testament to how iconic these things look. Whoopsies. The answer is, oh, and Alora made up the difference. And Elizabeth the Witch sent, okay, so the 100 jewels just added a round, and then Alora's making up the difference with my, I'll just add 2 more rounds. There we go. There we go. 79 British pounds is roughly US dollar, so that makes sense. Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for the support there. All right, this next one is one word. And Daniel's number 1, James is number 2, and Toasty Ghost is number 3. D's in the chat for Daniel. He gonna sniff us all up. That's what we always say about anteaters, right? Alright, I started just a little bit early for that one. Sorry about that. And did we just get another one? Oh my gosh, I heard that one-up sound. I'm gonna check in just a moment to see who sent that. But first I'm gonna finish the drawing. That will probably make up the difference for that last super chat round. I'll take a look. And there we go. Okay, let's take a look at what I messed up here. Oh my god, Solaris! Solaris! My goodness. Well, I'm gonna add, okay. I did say $10 plus is 7 rounds, but I'm gonna add 10 rounds for that. Otherwise, if I add proportionally for each $10 increment, I'll be here all night. You guys are crazy. You all are insane. Thank you, Solaris. And happy New Year's Eve to you, Solaris. Eric is number 1, Ryan's number 2, and Ham is number 3 at guessing Honda. Oh my goodness, Solaris. I love how confidently you screamed Hyundai there, though. Ease for Eric, please. You'll be here till next year. I very well might. You have to go? Thanks, Solaris. All right, we're gonna do... I'm looking for the next word. Just a moment. I didn't generate a prompt yet. Okay. I don't know if you're saying goodbye to Solaris or to me, Elizabeth the Witch, but if it's to me, have a good night. Wow. Biggest super chat of the night, baby. One word. There we go. This is a fun one to draw. The answer is saddle, and Daniel was the first to get this one. Jenny's number 2 and fart chart is number 3. It would be saddle. It so would be, Zenith, right? It so would be. All right. Oh my god, I'm getting an eye twitch. I'm getting an eye twitch from streaming too long. I hope you all enjoy seeing my random eye twitch. Oh, I'm feeling it. Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? I got so much sleep last night, too. You see, that's the good logic there. Yeah, I don't normally draw, like, extraneous things. Sometimes I throw you all off, but that was a detail that was necessary. Yep. Tis a yummy eye twitch. I like Daniel's answer. I never take requests during streams for what to do in Guessathon's window because then you have an unfair advantage. If you ever want to leave suggestions for future Guessathons, then I encourage you to join my Discord and leave it in the suggestion channel. Blessed's number 1, Hawk is number 2, and username is number 3. I'm guessing Goku. Elizabeth the Witch made it to the board too! Yay! I was hoping you'd make it. Alright. Okay, we're gonna draw this next one. It's 2 words. There we go. Not my finest work, but hey, you all get the picture. Oh, I drew it so fast too. I didn't need to draw it that fast. I'm gonna stretch my arm out while I wait. I changed it to peppermint. Salt pork. That sounds really yummy. I forgot about dinner. I never ate dinner. When did I start this Guessathon? Does anybody know? Can someone on Discord check when I pinged the server? Timon's number 1, Ham is number 2, and Gabo is number 3. Tease the chat for Timon. You got scammed! You said Goku first. So, exclamation point, I was first, Hawk. Remember that. It might have shown first in your chat, but the global chat is a unique experience, and it does not always reflect what you see on your individual screen. Tease in the chat for Timon, the first to guess Peppa Pig. 3 hours ago? Oh my gosh. Yeah, she gets turned into bacon. No, I'll eat when the Guessathon is over. I've done this before. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Make it just one word. I draw from back here? No. You came for the Etch-a-Sketch, stayed for the lovely sing-songs. Right now we are listening to music from Brain Age for the Nintendo DS. The answer is Mask, and James is number 1, Daniel's number 2, and my James is number 3. Jay's in the chat for James. One word. A lot of people say I'm this, but I'm not. Immediate rainbow on the board. 3 rainbows on the board. It's a me! It's a Toby! It's not Virgo. It's Scorpio! A lot of zodiacs say I'm a Scorpio. I had to look it up. I had to find out. I'm a Libra. I'm on the cusp. Fear Noodles is number 1. Ham Chick is number 2. And Arethan, welcome to the leaderboard at number 3. Woo! You got your own wrong, Toby? Well, I'm on the cusp on October 23rd. I'm at the very end of Libra. All right. Let's do the next one. This one's 2 words. You got to use your thinking cap. Can you tell I've drawn these a million times? Because boy, am I fast at them now. First word, second word. First word, second word. Oh yeah, a lot of people cracking the code now. The answer is Cold Shoulder. Michael's number 1, Alora's number 2, and Child of Light is number 3. M's in the chat for Michael. This Etch-a-Sketch doth suddenly protest. Woo! A lot of people cracking the code suddenly. This one you're gonna have to use your thinking cap for, okay? Fortnite Dad! Welcome back to number 1. F's in the chat for Fortnite Dad. James is number 2 and Timon is number 3. Use your thinking cap for this one, everybody. It's one word. The answer is Pikachu. It's the lightning mouse Pokemon. Fart Shark's number 1, Michael's number 2, and Electric Pan Pan is number 3. F's in the chat for Fart Shark. I'm gonna take out this one for a little bit. You like Speedy Gonzalez. Alright, what am I drawing here? This should be counting a lot more than it is. Oh, there we go. Like, there's no way that a lot of people's answers aren't correct here. There are 3 different ways you could put the answer here. I think that the one with the dot isn't the way, though. Yes, that one is included, Zenith. The answer is Tyrannosaurus Rex. Timon's number 1, Daniel's number 2, and Hamchick is number 3. T's in the chat for Timon. Smash, next question. Two words. One second. Why is it not counting anybody? Uh-oh. Did we run out of queries? No! 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 Kyle! The first person to get it was... I'm checking. Ham, Toasty, and Electric. Alright, I'm gonna do a test, okay? I'm gonna do a test. The answer was Disco Ball. I just shouted out the top 3, though. Ham, Toasty, and Electric. We might have run out of queries. We might have officially run out of queries. Dang it. There's a query limit with reading the API. I'm gonna do another one. We're gonna test it. I'm running it. I'm gonna do this one as 10 seconds, okay? So you all can guess. A query is like YouTube. I don't have the ability. I'm not going to explain it all right now. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't have the energy. I've been streaming for 3 hours. The answer to this is hello. Okay? The answer to this is hello. I need to see if it counts it. The answer to this is hello. We're out of queries. We're out of queries. The query limit has been exceeded. Ending the Guessathon. No! Oh. Well, we have officially met our... Well, I can't fix it. It's... YouTube doesn't let me... YouTube ended this. YouTube called it. They're like, no more. Alright. Well, we got 1 round left. I'm gonna do 1 more round. There's no more hero times because we're out of them, so... It's not a ploy to get a break, my jams. I wish. Alright, so let's take a moment to thank everybody, and I'll say some final words. Don't worry, I didn't forget about your prize, Daniel. you get to choose between a free drawing request or a sticker. What would you prefer, Daniel? So let me hit the thank you. Wait, actually the end button. Well, we're jumping right past hero time. I'm gonna pause the music. I do apologize, everybody. It is an unfortunate thing that occurred tonight that we just met our query limit, but this is how it happens, everybody. This is what happens. Yes, a well-deserved break indeed. So so Pame, you'll be pleased to know the Guessathon, the query limits reset after a day. So I can wait. And do you keep the drawing? You can keep the sticker. The drawing request is a drawing request that happens on stream. You just see the drawing being created. So the sticker you do get, but the drawing is a virtual thing. So I wish I could add more rounds, everybody. I really wish I could, but YouTube just kicked me out of being able to do so. You want the sticker? All right. So you get to choose. 1 second. I'm going to show you the stickers. Oh, how did I grab the bin with only one sticker? That's unfortunate. 1 second. You get to choose between the following. Wrist brace. So carpal tunnel's not my issue. Cubital tunnel is. It's the pinky and the ring finger. So, oh, you saw my shirt? Thank you. Okay. So let me show you all. These are the stickers you get to choose from tonight. You get to pick between... 1 second. We've got this one. This one. Okay. You get to pick between this fantasy scene Etch-a-Sketch sticker. You get to pick between the skull sticker or the Rubik's Cube sticker. Which sticker would you like? Ba-da-ba-doo, ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Thank you, Brandon, for reminding people that if you would like access to your own Etch-a stickers, you could get them on Etsy. Nice. I'm a personal huge fan of this one. This is an original illustration of mine done on an Etch-a-Sketch. All right, Daniel. So what you'll need to do is, I believe you're already in the Discord. If you are not yet, please join. Or you can have access to my email if you do ! Linktree, and you can email me there and send me your address for mailing you the sticker. Thank you so much for participating in the Guessathon today. Let's take a look at that final leaderboard. That is something we can look at least. So we've got Daniel at number 1, James at number 2, A Torres, Fart Chart, Blessed, Penkechi, Jenny, Child of Light, 0508, and IDK, what to name this, is the top 10. Thank you, Maxed Out. Thanks for tuning in. I wish I could continue, everybody. I really wish I could, but YouTube just kicked me out of being able to continue. So we are going to potentially try to work on that, but that's going to be hard. So 37th place is Bryant. Good job to Bryant. And let's look all the way at 50. Yo-Yo Kid is number 50. Nice. So what a fun night, everybody. And thank you to everybody who has considered subscribing. Thank you to everybody who has liked the stream. Of course, all of the top donors, you have all been incredible and amazing. I have not hit an API query limit on a Guessathon in a long time, so that is pretty impressive. How can we see more of you? Great question, Devin. I encourage you to subscribe. I have a backlog of years worth of videos here. If you ever want to see more videos of me talking about Etch-a-Sketch or drawing on an Etch-a-Sketch or this or that, I encourage you to subscribe here. But you can also join my Discord where you can be informed about future streams. Woo! I am out of breath and I have got to go. But Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve if you haven't hit the New Year yet. And I sure hope to see you all next year. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, wherever you happen to be in the world. And as always, each and every one of you could be anywhere on the internet. It is the World Wide Web after all. And you've chosen to spend this time with me on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, depending where you are. And that means the world to me. Seriously. Thank you so much. I've got this eye twitch, and I think it's time for me to end the stream anyway. So thank you, everybody. It was an awesome time, and I am going to go eat food. Have a good night, everyone. Or day. Peace out.